Boko Haram is a name translated from Hausa to mean Western education is forbidden, a name that sends shivers down the spine of many Nigerians and even residents outside the country. For many others, it's the name associated with the loss of loved ones, property, and even means of livelihood. From the findings of the Global Terrorism Index, Boko Haram is the deadliest terror group in the world. Their advocate for strict Sharia law was not to non-members alone. In Boko Haram camps, offenses such as wearing Western-style clothing, getting secular education, suspicious of dealing in drugs carry huge punishment, including execution. In late 2014, militants in the village of Kumshe in Borno State forced residents to watch how offenders were punished. We would like to warn that the recording we are about to see contains graphic images. Although we have worked on reducing the unpleasant part, some of the harsh violence may offend some viewers. This report was packaged by our partner, Voice of America, in Washington, D.C.
Kumshe, Borno State, Nigeria. In the dusty square of this small village, morning awakens. One of the world's deadliest terror groups prepares a lesson in fear and death. This video has never been seen in public. It shows villagers rounded up and forced to witness beatings and executions by armed members of Boko Haram, all in the name of its distorted version of Islam. It comes from 18 hours of secret videos created by Boko Haram and obtained by VOA that document the group's brutal insurgency. Over 7 years, more than 18,000 people have died in Boko Haram violence in Nigeria and its neighbors, many in tribunals like this one. The tribunal is a tool, a ritual of control everyone is forced to watch. A judge leans down, asking 3 men if they accept Boko Haram's finding of guilt for drug dealing and a penalty of death. The first person, Gambo Abba, argues he didn't do it. The crowd erupts. God is great. Everybody must chant or risk being labeled a traitor for sympathizing with the condemned. All the men deny guilt. For that, their hands will be tied when they are executed. Others charged with using drugs will be killed too if it happens again, the judge says. For now, they will be beaten. A first prisoner is called by name. 10 lashes with a leather switch. God is great with every lash. An old man is called. He is barefoot, his clothing torn. Even a boy is called. A Kumshe man from the crowd is conscripted to beat him. When it is over, he bows towards the Boko Haram banner. The beatings continue more than 30 minutes. Then the men move aside until only the condemned remain. The Boko Haram emir binds the hands of Gambo Abba. Lying on the ground, he points his index fingers at the sky and prays, a final gesture that many Muslims believe will open the gates to heaven. From behind, a man with an AK-47 approaches, points the gun at his heart. The next prisoner walks calmly to take his place. He lays next to the dead man and looks at him. The videographer can be heard shouting, God is great. As the final prisoner lays on the ground, a third executioner approaches, firing 2 shots. Behind the bodies, Boko Haram members drop to their knees and kiss the ground. There is no room for doubt or mercy in Boko Haram's book of justice. We have delivered God's judgment, one of the executioners tells the crowd. He goes on, all of these people here are those who spread mischief on earth, not only earth, but in an Islamic state. Timestamps on the video suggest the killings and beatings took place in late 2014, a period when Boko Haram controlled Kumshe. In the past year, the Nigerian military has recaptured Kumshe and other villages in the northeast. But Boko Haram still inhabits rural areas. After 7 years of fighting, about 2 million Nigerians remain displaced from their homes. In Borno State, 500,000 live in camps without sufficient food, water, and medical attention. One refugee from Kumshe confirmed the location of the tribunal as his village. In an interview with VOA, he told of many other Boko Haram executions in the village, people accused of being drug users, vigilantes, and traitors. Shown still images of the village square from the Boko Haram video, he broke down. The scars from Boko Haram will not go away anytime soon.